Hey guys, I want to share something that I think may help us in getting this main Easter egg started on the Revelation Zombies map. If you've completed all the major Easter eggs on all the Zombies maps and you go to the spawn on Revelations, you're going to see this glowing orb of light attached to this headlight right here. If you haven't completed all the Easter eggs, you're not going to see this light, which means it's probably linked to the main Easter egg and is most likely the first step. I haven't seen anybody in the community really talking about this and kind of picking up on what this is. A lot of people just think it's a glowing orb of light. So I wanted to make a video and let you guys know what I think it is, and then also see what you guys think about this information. I believe this is Vril, and Vril, if you guys follow the zombie storyline, is an energy source and it powers artifacts like the golden rod and also that pyramid, the MPD. You see the golden rod in a few of the zombies maps during the main Easter eggs, and that thing is actually called a Vril generator. The Vril generator, or the golden rod, is powered by Vril, that glowing light orb. On Moon, there's a part where Richtofen has to power up that golden rod with the Vril substance, and then he goes and puts it in the MPD, which is called a Vril machine. You see the Vril machine, or MPD pyramid, on the Moon Easter egg and also on Horizon. Dr. Graf was put in charge of understanding what the MPD did, and I think basically what it does is it can control the ether and it can also control zombies, and it has a lot to do with like teleportation and stuff like that. So it's just a really powerful energy source, and when combined with artifacts, it can do all kinds of cool stuff. What led me to the conclusion that this is probably the energy source of Vril is that I was talking to Slick the other day, and he said, you know, those like bells or chimes that you hear when you're standing next to that light orb in front of that truck on Revelations? Well, that is the same noise that you hear when you pick up the golden rod on the Call of the Dead main Easter egg. The golden rod will float down in between that spiral staircase. You can hear it very clearly. It is the exact same audio.
I can't imagine what they're going to do.
And the light that is inside that golden rod is actually what is creating that noise, and yeah, that's what we're seeing here on Revelations. Vril is really important to the backstory on zombies, but it doesn't get the hype that Element 115 does, unfortunately. So why is it important to know that this is Vril? Well, Vril is the main focus of at least 3 of the zombies' main Easter eggs on Moon, Horizon, and also Shangri-La. On Shangri-La, it was combined with the focusing stone and made it much more powerful. When Vril's put inside the generator or golden rod and put inside the MPD pyramid, which is a Vril machine, it grants the power to control the ether's energy. So this Vril light is associated with being put inside devices to make them stronger, so I'm wondering if that's something we need to do. At first I thought maybe this is just part of a side Easter egg, but then when Slick told me about the sound it was making and how it was linked to the golden rod and linked to Vril, I was like, no, something major could be going on here, and it doesn't show up if you haven't done all the major Easter eggs, so it's got to be linked to it somehow. You can pick it up off of the headlight by holding X or square. It's going to put it in your inventory, and you can see it next to that fuse. There's lights coming off of it, and you hear that audio playing non-stop. The tricky part is we don't know what to do with it, and also if you take damage from any enemy, it goes away, and I don't know if it respawns anywhere. It doesn't respawn back on that headlight. You may have to restart the game. Another thing I had noticed is that people were able to do some of the main Easter egg steps offline, and offline mode, there's no online tracking. Well, I think this light orb and finishing all the main Easter eggs is an online tracking thing. So they've been able to skip this step and go do other ones. They fixed that now, so that was a glitch and it doesn't work anymore. I need to find out if the gateworm and summoning key icons are trackable offline, and if they are not, then that means, yeah, this orb is linked to that, and if you're local mode, none of that counts. So that step was completely left out, and that's why they were able to like just go right past it and go to the other steps. Not too sure about this, but yeah, I need to look into that. But let me know what you guys think about this, and for those people that are really good with the zombie storyline, know all about the Easter eggs and how Vril plays a huge part, we might be able to understand some logic behind this light and try to understand what to do with it based on what we've done in the past with it. But I hope this made some kind of sense. Let me know what you guys think about this, and we'll see you next video.